much what I do is I take my normal stance. My normal stance I've grooved to hit the ball first, right? So once I take my normal stance and then bend my knees a couple more inches, now my whole center of gravity and my bottom of my swing arc has now dropped 2 inches. So now my club's gonna bottom out 2 inches behind where it normally would. So, which is where we want in the bunker. So once again, I'm trying to get everything to happen in the setup. Trying to get everything to happen in the setup so that way I don't have to think about it as much during my actual swing. I don't want to have to think and visualize a spot where I'm hitting the sand. I just want to be able to swing. So key is to make sure the hardest thing about this is to make sure you keep in that position. It's very easy to lift up with the momentum. So I take my normal stance. That's where I hit the ball first. And I'm gonna bend my knees, weight on the front foot, face open. I'm gonna keep my lower body nice and quiet, and just like the pitch shot, we're gonna feel like the face stays open through the impact. Once the face starts to close, then the sand doesn't get underneath the ball as much as it ends up squirting out. So here we go. Weight forward, wide stance, bending those knees, and I keep those knees bent, and then swing. What I'm going to talk about, guys, is just some ball flight laws. So these are the laws of golf that make the ball do what it does. There's a path that comes from the inside, stays in front of that shaft, and then exits to the left of that shaft. More like an end-to-end swing. The face becomes your only variable. So here, the outside in path, we have 2 variables. We have our path and our face that we have to worry about matching up. If our path is good, then all we have to do is worry about the face. And pretty much the ultimate goal in golf is just to try and reduce as many variables as you can, so that way you can be more consistent. An example of another variable would be if somebody that lifts up during their swing, right? I'm sure you guys have all heard about that at some point, and then trying to come back down to that exact point. That's a variable. So path is probably one of them, I think, the most important variables. If you can get a neutral path where the club comes in and then in, then you're pretty much, all you need to do is have a square club face. In to in. Or just do a nice short swing, in to in. Okay? Pretty straight. Alright? You can go ahead and stop that.